We are breaking down Toy Fair 2026, the highs and lows and everything in between right now on Toy Habits Live.
And before we go live, smash that like button, turn on notifications, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss a beat.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Toy Habits. I'm Michael.
And I'm the Toy Sorceress. And you're watching Toy Habits Live. And we are live and back with Michael in his nice warm home in California. Back from Toy Fair.
So excited to be home. That was a long week. I didn't realize I never go for that long, but it was a long time to be there.
Yeah, you were there for a long time in the snow, no less.
yes. My superpowers were helping me not feel the cold temperatures, but man, it was icy, slushy. There were snow piles everywhere, which we'll see. But
my God,
it was fun. Super amazing first experience at Toy Fair, which we'll talk about too.
It was great. I was in, back at the home base, just trying to cover everything I could from home, and loved seeing all your firsthand photos and booth tours and playing with the toys. About Toy Fair is it's an industry thing. It's not a convention. So most of the stuff is not shoved behind glass cases.
Right.
The figures are right there for you to poke at and touch and feel.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, that was the cool part. And also too, for things that were behind glass cases, they let you open it up too and take photos. Super 7 was great because they have beautiful glass cases, but they are so reflective.
Yeah, exactly. So most of the stuff was out, and then the things that weren't, you had access to, which was so cool. And there were so many cool things. And we're gonna get into all of it, and we're gonna talk about. I want to hear, while we're going through this conversation, what your favorite thing was from Toy Fair, and I'm going to share mine, and I'm going to ask the chat too. So think about that. And speaking of the chat, let's go ahead and say hi to the crew, and then see who is here.
All right, sounds good. I did get a chance to make a new crew slide, so nice. Thank you again for all the support, everyone, and so good to be here with you back on my own coast.
Exactly. I'm happy to have you back on the same coast as me and the same time frame as well, which makes it
same time zone. Yes,
same time zone. Makes it so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's say a big hello to Pedro Rivero. We got Collector Phil here. We have Toy Habits crew member Ninja. I'm gonna put my glasses on. Fan. Other color. We got crew member Carnage 717. It is Toy Habits time, people. Will with Wanell is here. We got Nunya Biz. Most of you guys I can see with my blurry eyes, but some of them I can't. So I gotta put my glasses on. We got Ralph Riggins joining us. Jim Smith 301 is here. And a huge congratulations to Joshua Robbins for being a crew member for 27 freaking months.
Wow, congrats.
Big
Joshua.
Congrats on that. Big congrats, Joshua. Or Joshy. Joshy. That's awesome. Big hello to Warren Newman, also one of our amazing Toy Habits crew members. We have Stephen Mooner here. Stanley's Toy Channel is joining us. We got Video Power Gaming, friend of the channel. It is the one and only Texas Toy Addict. How are you doing, stranger? Haven't seen you for a while. We got Nolan Bob here too. We have crew member Gregory Doptrue joining us as well. Road Pig John is here. Mikey's son is joining us. We got Extra Creepy. We got Sir Eldor, Masterversal Toy Hunter, joining us as well. I want some of those little mighty mini, whatever the heck are they called? Mighty
Masters. Those are cute.
Oh my God, they're adorable. I love those, Sir Eldor. You guys are lucky in New Zealand. Wow. Big congratulations to our OG crew member. It was Frankie Rivera, member for 30 months. Frankie. And I love the Scareglow avatar there. That looks awesome.
You know what that means too? We're approaching 3 years, right?
Oh my God, yes. We are this year. We are good. I think next month.
Yeah.
Ish. Yeah, that is incredible. Black Phoenix 77, good to see you, one of our awesome crew members as well. We also have Hella Geek joining us. And did I get everybody? Oh, we got Damien Ristori here as well. Good to see you all. Can't wait to see Michael's Toy Fair coverage. I am super excited. Can't wait to talk to you about it. We haven't gotten to talk at all entire week. We were just basically slacking, like instant messaging each other information and like the very like minimal we needed to like survive the week of getting out all the news, but we haven't got to talk to each other at all. So this is going to be a fun conversation.
Oh, totally. Yeah, it's crazy because like there's things that I'm into, there's things that you're into, and I was like, I was taking pictures of stuff that I knew you'd be into, and I was like, would you mind covering this? It was awesome.
I was like, oh my god. Speaking of, since you bring that subject up, do you want to go over your photos first, or do you want to say what your favorite thing was?
Let's do photos first because
then we're gonna get it off track and.
My favorite thing actually was not a toy, so let's.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
But I will tell you. I'll have to think about what my favorite thing actually was. But all right. So
look at you in a t-shirt and it's snowing outside.
I know, right?
No wonder you came back with a cold.
I know, right? So this was my very first Toy Fair, and it was honestly an epic moment for just us as Toy Habits. This is something that we've been building for years, and we've been covering just this stuff from our desk, and so just finally getting to walk on the floor myself, it felt like a real milestone.
Wow.
So I'm not going to show we'll get into the toys. So I'm not just going to show you the booths and the toys, but I kind of wanted to share the full experience and the highs and the lows and like the nerves that I had walking in. And, at the end of the week, the confidence walking out and kind of everything in between. So
can I give us, the crew, the whole Toy Habits family, a big congratulations that we've made it this far. And we wouldn't have been able to do any of this without all of your support. All of you guys in the crew, all of you in the chat, all of you watching, all of you visit our website all the time. We would not have gotten here without all your support. So thanks to all of you. And Michael, congratulations and thank you for hauling your cookies across the country to make it to Toy Fair. Because, I don't like to fly. So I really appreciate that you went.
Oh, you're welcome.
Let's check out your photos.
You're welcome. Oh my gosh, Nunu Biz. Hey, Michael, you need a cameraman next year. I know a guy. Yes, I definitely do. That actually would be awesome. All right, so, I I think what did it for me, like it, of course, it was about the stuff that was revealed, but it's really about the moments that shape kind of how our industry is and kind of your place in it. So I just wanted to kind of take us back to the beginning. So walking to New York Toy Fair felt just different from the start. So it had snowed that, week, and it was super cold before I arrived. So the sidewalks, still had frozen slush and like piles of snow on
dirty snow.
Oh my gosh, it was crazy. There was so much freaking snow. Like just driving from the airport, there was like 8 feet of snow shoveled up on the highways and stuff.
Wow.
I was staying near Madison Square Garden, which I haven't seen up close. I've always seen wrestling events and stuff that was in there, but I've never seen it up close and personal. I stayed right by the Empire State Building. So walking outside just felt just cinematic. It was cool.
Yeah.
And, there's just something about just New York in winter that makes everything just feel more serious, and that, energy really set the tone for the trip. And then even before you get onto the the show floor at Toy Fair, it really makes a statement. There's signage everywhere. There's banners hanging from the ceiling. There's a ginormous Pikachu that was there. There's all these displays, and it just builds that anticipation for that moment. And that's when I realized it wasn't just a convention like Comic-Con. Like, you said it earlier, it's an industry event, which actually took me a lot of time to get used to.
Michael brought back a souvenir with him. The Castle Grayskull door is missing.
Totally.
Oh my God,
Isn't this so? If this is adorable. So there was a ribbon cutting ceremony and a lot of excitement just building.
Wow.
Our opening. So it was really exciting. And this is the 120th Toy Fair, if you can believe it. 120 of them.
Wow.
That's pretty nuts.
Have they been making toys like that many years? They're only annual, right?
Yeah, it's been going on. Yeah, and I'm sure they've made toys for,
since like 1906.
during the time before.
100 and what? Which one was it?
120.
Oh, 120. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So since 1906, I guess.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then even before you hit the show floor, I quickly learned that like not all booths operate the same. So there came a moment where it completely changed how I felt about Toy Fair. So kind of walking past this massive Mattel entrance, and it kind of felt like its own world, and it actually had its own floor.
Wow.
And just like seeing Hasbro, like look at that. And so I'll pans over to Hasbro and look at how walled off everything is. So, you've been to Comic-Con, right? Like this is not your average Comic-Con. It's not your average booth. And I learned that's like this because I know back in the day, like other companies were stealing people's IP. So they had to like wall everything off. It was pretty crazy.
Wow. So then you have to be invited, obviously, to the booths and all that kind of stuff.
Yes. So luckily, I reached out to Preternia, the guy who runs the Preternia handle on Instagram, because I knew he's been there, and he told me, he's like, make appointments. But Hasbro was the only booth the only company that actually never got back to me, and I hadn't had an appointment set up with them. So
Lenny, Emily, hello.
No, right? I even emailed, and I guess I think they
they're so busy, of course. Yeah,
but so Hasbro was completely walled off. It was accessible only by appointment, and I was still waiting to hear back from Hasbro PR. But get this, so Mega J and Danny, they arrived, I think 5 minutes before the show floor closed.
No way.
So we went in, but
drive in, or they fly there?
They drove in from Canada.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so they actually had a contact at Hasbro get back to them. So Mega J and Danny, like, they didn't hesitate. Like, they told me, like, hey, if we get in, you come with us. And I was like, that meant so much to me. Like, he didn't have to do that. But he made this, that woman, there was also a woman coordinating appointments that he had a contact with, and she was incredibly kind and welcoming. She let me tag along, and that moment shifted everything for me. So it stopped feeling intimidating, and it started feeling like collaborative and welcoming, and like people were just so nice. And so I walked in nervous and walked out feeling like I belonged after that night.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
It was super cool. So there's open booths and there's closed booths. So companies like Major and Super 7 had open spaces where you could just walk in and look around and have conversations without scheduling something in advance. But then there were those closed booths like McFarlane, their entry was controlled and, meetings by appointment only. And they even had to put up a sign because I think so many people were trying to walk in without one.
Wow. You can see like a woman there at her computer, like in little stanchions.
Oh yeah. So I went up there and I was like, I just want to double check that, I have my timing right for my appointment with McFarlane. And, she was really nice. And she was like, yep, you have 11:30. I forget what day, but
even to Michael to be so freaking organized and like on the ball. Incredible that you were able to get that all scheduled beforehand. It's great.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah. So like my meetings most of them were on Monday, and Toy Fair starts on Friday. So, I think that day where I was like, I had no meetings until like Jay and Danny arrived. I think that's where I was like, I texted my wife and said, I hate it here. I actually sent her that text, but that quickly changed. So yeah, I mean, there's that there's that moment too when you actually get inside of those closed booths, and when those doors open and you step in, it's like crossing into another world. So like all the noise of the show floor fades, the walls that, there's walls that block out everything, and suddenly you're surrounded by nothing but the brands that you grew up with. So like the displays and everything is curated. They're out in the open. They're not, so like, you were saying, they're not behind glass shelves or glass containers. And for somebody who grew up just genuinely loving these brands, it was honestly like paradise. And so I took a video of what it was like to just walk into the Mattel booth from the Creators Breakfast, just because like not a lot of people get to see what it's, what this is experienced like. A lot of people just focus on the toys and stuff. So it was, really this cool. Space is massive, and like where the Masters booth stops at the end, it doesn't stop there. That was just an off limits area that they had that we couldn't go into, but like Pixel Dan was allowed to go back there.
Oh, okay. So it was at the spot where they were like letting some toy tubers like hands on with the
Yes. When I round the corner, you'll see. So look at this amazing.
Wow.
Like pictures don't do this justice. Look at these massive premium format figures, and then there's like the little display that they had for.
Wow.
So I can play that again, but it really like pictures don't do this justice. So it was really immersive space where kind of everything is curated. One thing I wish that they had more like product designers and packaging designers on hand. And that's actually the one piece of feedback that I did give them, because they reached out and said, hey, how did you like it? We're open to feedback. And I was like, you need more people there to talk about the toys. And especially because Masters is changing scales, there's new toys. It's like, have at least one of the designers and one of the packaging designers, like Roy, out talking about this stuff. So
absolutely.
But anyway, like, so I'm getting to my favorite thing. So what I'll remember most about Toy Fair isn't just the booths and the toys, but it's the people. So I met Adam Krell, who is the head of global brand communications for vehicles, action figures, and building sets at Mattel. And that was pretty epic. He was actually the first person to write me back when I started to reach out to Mattel to see if I could actually get in their space. Given the title, he immediately wrote me back, which was it's unheard of. And so I made it a point to like thank him for that, because he basically made my time there so much better.
Wow. That's incredible.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. And I also got to see George from the Four Horsemen era of MOTU. So he is the sculptor, one of the sculptors from the Four Horsemen that I met at San Diego Comic-Con. I just ran into him again at the booth, but a lot of his sculpting shaped so much of the stuff that we love today. So it was super cool. And of course, hanging out with MGR and Danny, and of course, Brian Flynn was also in the booth.
Nice. He probably had a little more time this time around to
chat stuff. So I got to meet BMAC for the first time. I saw Lenny again, and the guy on the end is the Full Force podcast guy.
I know him.
And so I think you spend so many years seeing people in those little squares on YouTube, and suddenly they're standing on the floor next to you, like laughing and talking, and it's like we've known each other for a long time. And so like he's such a genuine, he's spontaneous, he's funny, he was just a joy to meet in person.
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
And I'm going to circle back to this photo, because I think when I look at this image, I just don't see like, okay, here's the Toy Fair logo. I see growth for us. Like I walked into Toy Fair feeling like a fish out of water, and I walked out with handshakes, conversations, connections, and just a new level of confidence. So
that's incredible. And again, thanking you, thanking everybody here that support us in Toy Habits, and getting us to this level where you were invited and allowed to attend Toy Fair, go to all of these incredible vendor booths and just have this experience, I think just says a lot for all the hard work we put in and all the support we've gotten from everybody.
Yeah, it was pretty epic. But again, we're here to talk about the toys. So, here I am standing between those massive He-Man and Skeletor statues.
Freaking awesome.
And, and they even had like a selfie booth where you could just take a photo of your face and then they email you a digitally created action figure of yourself. So that was fun. So I achieved action figure status too.
That's really, really awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. That's great.
It was super fun.
Those are really cool.
It was super fun. But yeah, so all right. So I guess while we are on the topic, let's start off with some of the stuff in the Mattel booth. And, I think everybody and their mother has seen all of these pictures, but I just want to talk about some of the, things that are not apparent. When you go to one of these things and you see these pictures, but so they had all these displays and they had reps that did not work directly. They were contracting with Mattel that would explain everything to you. So that was fine. Again, I wish they had the actual designers there, like Comic-Con, where you could ask Sam, oh, what was this design?
Yeah.
Whatnot. So they had their what they're calling their core figure line, which was down below, so they're kind of formerly the first ones.
Yeah. So if anyone didn't get the memo, they're calling them core now.
Yes. Yeah, and it's funny because I guess that was the project name, and so when everybody was finding leaks and stuff, they were calling them the first ones. But
yeah, which I wasn't fond of that name. That made no sense to me. So I think core just makes it seem like they're like the budget kid line.
Yes,
it has nothing to do with the actual figures. And it's funny. So Will with 1L is asking, how come the Chronicle Skeletor has a plastic cape and the core Skeletor has a soft goods cape? And you got to see him up close in person. So is that really the case? Does it have a soft goods cape on the core one? Plastic?
Let's see. I don't.
I know the Chronicles one had a ton of texture and detail and everything. And we couldn't tell if it was plastic or soft goods when we were looking at the initial photos. But now we know that it is a plastic cape, because it's weird. There were some promotional photos where it was billowing up and stuff like that. We're oh, it has to be wired or something, right? Like soft good wired cape. But I guess
no. This is also plastic too. So
they're both plastic.
Yes,
okay. Well, then Will with 1L, then you don't have to be so sad. Sorry, they're both plastic.
Yeah, I mean, for the amount of articulation that these core figures have for $9.99, I think I think one of the reps was saying, I guess one of their competitors came in and said, "Are you really selling these for $9.99? I hate you." I mean, that's
hilarious.
They're honestly so detailed.
They're so detailed, and you see, some of the other cheap figures, look at Spin Master and stuff like that. It's they're just really simplistic, standing like this, no articulation for $10 to $15. And here you're getting way nicer figures for $10.
Yeah, and Adopto ND, the guy. So I heard him explain things probably 15 to 20 times over and over and over again. And I actually asked him to do it too, because I wanted to take some video,
record it.
And record it and stuff. But he was awesome. I think he was the best one there. Also too. About the rough looks, these are actually prototypes. These are not the actual production figures. And so they're painted, they might have slop on them. And so they might look a little rough around the edges, and we'll see some of that.
Yeah. Hopefully Tila's face sculpt, I think, was one that, on the core figure that people were kind of questioning a little bit.
Yeah.
How come the women figures always get the short end of the stick, and they always have funky face sculpts?
I know, right? They did have the Skell Knight on display, and so I guess we'll see that in the movie. And yeah, I mean,
that's out of the bag.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, for a kids line, these figures look like, if you go back, I don't know, 6 years for us, this was a collector's type of figure 6 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. And now it's like, oh, that's a $10 figure. Big hello to the Baroness of Toys, who's late as always. I'm kidding. I'm happy that you're here. What did you miss? You missed most of Michael's amazing recap on Toy Fair. So go back and rewatch that part. But we're just getting into the toys now, so you haven't missed any of the toy stuff.
Yeah. So this is
those look awesome.
This is the Chronicles version of Skeletor. So I think people saw a video of the jaw can open and close and things like that. But like the washes even on these prototypes were pretty freaking amazing.
Yeah, they look great. Hi, Toy Hunters Hollow. Good to see you. How many prototypes did you slip out with?
There was security there watching our every move. Like when I got close to that off limits, like they were eyeing me like, if you're gonna make a run for it, I'm gonna tackle you. But what I think one thing that was really cool seeing up close was just the amount of articulation that these figures have. So I know that people are, they're bummed about the scale of the figure, but these figures are constructed like amazingly. I mean, if you look under here, with this kind of extra shoulder articulation too, like
the butterfly joints, right?
Yes, thank you. I'm not great at
no, it's okay. I forget words just simply because when we're on the air.
But like He-Man can unsheath his sword, which is outstanding. Like the amount, and he was like manipulating the figures, and they were kind of like
really cool.
Like, it was really, really neat. So I think
even like the like ball joints and the waist and all that kind of stuff, how they,
so like if this is the direction that
the abs and all that,
if like they create a Masterverse spin-off line that has this articulation and this level of detail, like even though the scale is going to be a little bit smaller, like I'm all for it. Like these are pretty freaking rad, and they changed my opinion of these toys.
No, they look incredible. They've done an amazing job. Hopefully they start working some of this new articulation into, like, let's say the vintage collection figures. So
yes,
we're really digging those, assuming we can get them.
It would have been awesome to see Michael switch a prototype with his Masterverse counterpart. You know what? I was thinking about bringing a Masterverse figure there, and I completely forgot because I wanted to like show them side by side.
That's too funny.
I could have done that and just kept it in my backpack, but
you could.
I know, right? Yeah, I don't think they would have, gotten mad at me for that. But let's see. Just curious, was there anything through the... Yes, there was something through the Castle Grayskull curtain. I just could not make heads or tails of it, but there was something back there. So
that's so cool.
What else? Oh yeah, so we did see some more of Skeletor's accessories and hands that he comes with. I don't know if this is like a chalice.
It looks like it.
Blood in there, or like goo.
We'll just call it Kool-Aid. I don't know what's in there. He's thirsty. It's his big drink cup.
Trapjaw looked amazing. I did ask the guy if his jaw articulates, and he had a prototype, and so there wasn't a ton of movement in the jaw. So when the figure gets produced, it will have that open jaw movement. There's like a hinge right there too.
Absolutely. He is Trapjaw, so his jaw has to work.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what's Trapjaw without an articulate? I just had to ask though while I was there.
Oh yeah.
We see some of his other accessories, like an arm cannon, a wrapped hand, and this like gigantic saw blade, which is cool.
That's awesome.
But yeah, we saw He-Man. We did get up close and personal with Triclops, so he does have all of his three visor eyes.
Are they different colors or are they one color?
They look all one color. I think they're all red, which is weird.
It's like there's been different versions of Triclops, and sometimes they have like the red, blue, and green eyes, and sometimes they're all like one color all the way around. So it's interesting to their take on it.
Yeah, but it was cool to see because I think this was the first time that they had a Triclops in plain view, at least for us. I mean, gosh, the detail on these things are outstanding. Just like the belt, there's a little eye in his belt. There's all this tech detail all over his and everything.
So are you like all in on these?
I'm not all in. I do want to get at least one of them just so I can just have one to just play around with.
You should get He-Man with Battle Cat.
That's a good one.
Right?
Yes. Okay. Yes. And of course, so this was in the area that we were not allowed to go in, of course, because I was like, where's that? And it was, of course, back in that area. This is where Pixel Dan, was kind of showing off the Roton vehicle. And this thing it's pretty massive. I think everybody has probably seen his video, but even if you can see like the hand in this picture, like how big this thing is. It's pretty massive. Yeah, and like from his demo, it works both ways. So you can
it has like a gyro, so the seat stays in the middle, and then the little blade, whatever, the saw blade part.
Yes. But yeah, so I thought those were super interesting. I wish that we were allowed to go back there because there were pictures already out. So it's like it's not like this was a secret, but I guess this is the place where they have their meetings, and some stuff I think is embargoed too, because when I was going around to other toy booths, they were like, oh, you're going to have to cut filming or not take pictures of this thing because, we have an embargo on it. So there is something from the McFarlane booth that I'm waiting on, for February 27th is the drop date. It's not something that we're both into, but I thought it was cool to like see something embargoed to try and cover it.
That's awesome. After this conversation, I'm going to ask you what your favorite thing from Toy Fair was.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. No, that's okay. You still have time.
I know, right? Yeah, I'll just stall. But this is kind of other just other views of the
wow.
There's that cool like statue that was in front of it too, and just really well done. And there's me again. Yeah, and then somebody was asking if the Masters trailer was playing, and it was playing on a screen, and also they had a clip of Travis Knight, who's the director. So they actually wanted him to be there, but he was putting the finishing touches on. So he, they played a 3-minute video.
Oh, that's so cool. So Collector Phil has a question. The Chronicles Tila comes with the sword and handgun, but only showed the rifle. Do other figures have more weapons that were not shown, like Triclops' sword?
That's a good question. So the only weapons that they had extra out were Trapjaws and Skeletors here. So that's a great question. I think we've seen the packaging for Triclops, and so I think it just comes with a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, a super cool thing for him.
It's funny because like He-Man only comes with a sword, no shield, no axe. That's it.
So hey, did they cover Joe's yet? I was actually going to segue into the G.I. Joe booth. So any other stuff that anyone else wanted to know about Masters? Anything that you wanted to know before we move on?
No, well, the one, like the cool thing on the core Battle Cat, I love that you press the little thing on the back and he like roars and his little mouth like opens.
Yes.
That was really cool. And then the Chronicles Battle Cat has like the glass eyes.
Yes.
And the little cutouts in the mask so you can see his eyes, which, just some neat detail on those figures.
Yeah. Also too, like when you open the Chronicles Battle Cat, the fangs go up and down.
Yes, that's it's something that they did with the Masterverse Panther as well. I think it had that same teeth feature. And
quality wise, I say that these are the Chronicle stuff. I think is higher quality than Masterverse because of the extra articulation. I think you can compare them. You can compare the paint apps too, and like you can compare them on sculpts and stuff like that. But I think people are going to be wowed by just how well they move.
Yeah. And we saw demonstrations of that and they were incredible. I think the core Battle Cat was around $23. Was it $22.99? Something like that?
Yeah, I think the Chronicles one was like $34.99 or something like that. It's some like crazy low price. for these kids' toys. And these honestly don't look like kids' toys. These look like something that, when I think of the kids' toys, I think of that previous He-Man cartoon that they made, right? That had Ham and all those different versions of those toys. Like they didn't look like this.
We won't talk about yellow He-Man anymore.
No, the PP He-Man. Yeah, so the plastic quality I could not tell because these were prototypes, so I don't know if the production quality of the plastic will be the same, but I don't know, like for these, like for the production quality of even these prototypes, like I was super impressed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I couldn't feel like the difference in those. And also too, like I wasn't bold enough to ask to like actually hold one. Yeah.
It wasn't like Jay like messing with it or
yes. So yeah, he's more bold than I am.
I know. he's like, I'll give you that thing.
All right. All right. So this was another highlight of the trip, was just getting to tour the Hasbro booth. And so I focused on the classified series. And actually, so you were asking about the Star Wars retro figures. Those figures were actually there. They were just mixed in with the with some of the Black Series figures. So I just walked right past them. I was like, oops, I think you muted yourself. Turn your mic back on. Oh, can you turn your mic back on?
I tapped it with my hat. Yeah. Sorry. The new figures they revealed, I went like this and I hit it. I guess it was super sensitive. The new figures they revealed for the retro collection line were pretty cool. The last two of the 6-pack. So we'll talk about it when we get to that segment. Yeah. Sorry. I didn't realize the light was off.
No. That's all good. So this was the entire space for G.I. Joe, and they had a lot. There was one person that I met there that had taken pictures of this booth, but he had only taken pictures of like 2 or 3 things. And I was like, that's all they had. And so when I got there, I was like, whoa, they have a lot more than what this person took photos of. So there's the Full Force podcast guy. So he actually did a video tour of the booth with Lenny and BMAC. So that was nice. Super awesome. You can see it on his YouTube channel too. But they had a lot of new figures and a lot of cool displays. This is one of them. So this is the Snake Eyes and Varmint Cycle. And it's interesting because this is actually going to be a 2-pack vehicle set with the like Trouble Bubble. And I was, the lover of Trouble Bubbles in me is like, I need 12 of these things. Like,
and what are you going to do with all the other little 12 ATVs?
I know, right? But they said that, of course, Snake Eyes will come with an alternate
the helmeted head.
Yeah, helmeted head, so you can army build them too. So.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So that was cool. I love this color scheme. So this is a kind of nod to the 2009, like in the G.I. Joe the movie, this didn't show up in the movie, but in the toy line they had a black and red repaint of the Trouble Bubble. So I was like, ooh. Yeah. So like, I think I told you this, like right when I want to get out of like going into classified and like collecting all the stuff, I'm like, they reel me back in. I was like, dang it.
The figures the last ones I've been getting are like been done so well. And that's where you just kind of like you thin out the collection of the ones that you've had from like way a long time ago that you're like over, and then you make room for like the new cool stuff. So
yes. This is another action soldier. So this is actually a super cool one. Really leans
this one had like not a zombie face, but like a skeleton mask or something like that.
So a lot of super cool things that you could do with this figure. And then they had another area which they had some of the figures that we knew about. So Don Moreno, Snake Eyes went up for pre-order already. And then they had Ninja Force, Zartan, and Overkill over here. And then they had this like new character called Sundown, and everybody was like, who the heck is this?
Marshall Bravestar's cousin.
I know, right?
I was like, he's so cool. I love that one.
Yes, he was on the back of the Skeldite box. Yes. So you can check that out. Let's see. Yeah. So here, so Lenny actually put on his gear kind of midway through the tour, so you can see like kind of how all of his gear comes on. Yeah, he totally looks like he could be Brave Star's cousin, but I love that they're making new characters and just kind of creating kind of new lore to go along with the
bring on more cowboys.
Let's do it. Exactly right. Yeah, then he can go along with your Brave Star display, right?
Absolutely.
Here's the classified series Night Creeper Dire Tech. So it kind of reuses that kind of same crystal ball, head. I actually dig these kinds of figures. So like, I think I might pick him up because he's not, he's not like a bigger version of a vintage figure. So I thought he was cool. What else did they have? So they had this other display, and so we finally got to see Zanya and the chameleon up close. We also got to see Taurus and Red Dog, and then this brand new figure that we'll talk about.
Oh God, yeah, the one with the velociraptors or whatever.
Yes. Oh my gosh, dinosaurs, right? But here it is an up close shot of Zanya, and she looks great. The swamp skier looks awesome. So you can imagine just taking her off and just on there, right?
If I get that, she's gonna fly off that thing, and then Zartan's gonna take her seat.
Oh yeah, seriously.
So sorry.
I know, right? So you're like, sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. You're losing your ride.
Yeah. So here is the new so they're calling this thing Professor Rotclaw, and the Cobra Dionicus or whatever. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but that's the
dinosaur name. Yeah.
So I never thought they would get into dinosaurs, but hey, it's all good. This is all about imagination and play. So yeah, here's another shot. So the Professor Rotclaw will come with another head, so you can army build them too. So you can army build the dinosaur and the figure if you want a army of dinosaurs.
That's crazy, and he has a little harness. You can take him for a walk.
Yes,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, but like the pets that they've done in the past, and I'm calling this pet, even though it'll tear your face off.
You can walk them.
Yeah, it'll tear your face off like the other ones.
Oh, of course.
But they do a really good job, with that, and just some of the detailing. They're putting like some fur, or just some like kind of little spiky things here and there, and the tail you can kind of see and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's super.
That's cool.
Then here is Taurus and Red Dog, that 2-pack, so we could finally complete Sergeant Slaughter's crew.
Yeah,
which is great.
That's really cool.
But yeah,
did they have Airtight on display also?
They did. Yeah. Did you want to see him too, or?
It's fine. I mean,
I don't know. It's
anyone else is interested.
I can make people sick, and no, I'm just kidding. I'm trying to figure out where.
I really like Ninja Force Zartan and Airtight. Those were my two.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, cool. I did not hear. Let me.
I think he's cool. I mean, thank Pixel Dan for making Ninja Force Zartan cool, because that was like a 90s Ninja Force figure that nobody used to buy. Now he's expensive, and Pixel Dan made him cool. So I'm happy to see that they're making a classified figure of him. I want to get him. I think he's going to look great. Oh, awesome. I like, the bright colors and stuff on him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I think he's cool. And Airtight's awesome because that's, like one of the really cool vintage figures. I love him as far as the vintage one. And, who doesn't love a bright yellow Joe? So
cool. He was up here with, right below.
It's fine if you can't find him.
No, he's fine. I will.
There he is.
Yes. Yeah, I was there. I took a picture of him, so I will show him.
Oh yeah, he looks great.
Yeah, he does look.
He has his little like vacuum cleaner and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. helmet's done really well too. Like,
oh yeah,
like
that looks
they
great.
make these things fit so snugly on the figure, and it's
And I love that his outfit's bright yellow, and they didn't like dumb it down to like a, oh, we're like toning down the color or whatever.
Yeah, I love
He
it.
looks
That's
good.
great. Yeah. Here's another angle that I
Off the
took.
color on your shelf. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna look really cool. And what I really love about this one
Wow.
is that there was a European Tiger Force version of him in the vintage toy line. So could you imagine them doing an awesome Tiger Force version of him? Do you have that one?
I do.
Don't tell me you have that one.
I do. I'm looking for him now. I'm like, where?
No.
I'd put him some. Yeah, his name is Arpuro because I love
that one's rad.
I love the Tiger Force version. Where the heck did I put him?
So do I. I don't own him because he's expensive.
He's very expensive. Yeah, I got him.
He's very expensive.
I got him a long time ago when they were not expensive. I was like, ooh, these are cool.
You can dig them out when we're going over another story,
okay.
I guess. But,
all right.
Yeah, because I definitely want to circle back
Where
and
the
see that
heck
one.
did I put him?
It's okay.
But yeah, super cool. Yeah, so this basically like this was the first night of well, it's not the first night of Hanukkah, but the first night of Toy Fair.
The first night of
it felt like Hanukkah.
all those 8 special nights. Just kidding.
Yeah, it felt like Hanukkah because I actually never thought I would get to see this with my own eyes just because I didn't get an appointment. So I was like a kid in a candy store. Lenny and BMAC were super nice, super friendly, very informative too. Like you can tell their passion is just pouring out of.
I mean, they are designing these actual figures, so you can see the passion in it. And just the knowledge of like what they purposely did and why, and the backstory and the thought, that they put behind everything that they put into the figures. So
yes. All right. So I also had an appointment. So I actually had booked this one in advance with Playmates. And I think this was on Monday. So I finally, we were seeing pictures of these from other, people on Instagram and YouTube, but I'm like, oh, I got to see them with my own eyes. So it was really, really
cool. Yeah, those are, one of my favorite things. And we haven't talked about what my favorite thing was at a Toy Fair yet, but these are incredible. I love how like fun and playful and like the nods that they did to each of the characters from, G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, how they worked it in with Ninja Turtles, and like these are fantastic.
These are awesome. Yeah, so I did actually ask a couple questions to the reps because I was just curious. Like we have the Turtlefly copter, we have the Oshell Striker. I was like, why did you choose these particular vehicles? And so what the rep said that the Ostriker, for example, lent itself to, and we'll get some more close-up pictures of this too, but it lent itself to putting like party wagon elements on it, like the front grill and stuff like that. So they kind of were easier to turtleize. And I think they said that they had a turtle copter before. So I think that's just a reuse of that.
Well, the funny thing is, so it's like, it's supposed to be the Dragonfly. It looks like a Dragonfly, but it's a different scale, obviously, because it fits these figures. The Dragonfly is made for 3 3/4 inch Joes. So they redesigned it, obviously, and took, Dragonfly elements and turned it into that amazing turtle copter.
Yes.
I think it was. Totally.
Yeah. And then some other stuff that I saw before we kind of got into the G.I. Joe crossovers were the classics ones. So there's Scale Tail. Who else? Anthrax.
Anthrax, yeah.
Which I think these just went up for pre-order, if I'm not mistaken. Or
so these are all on Entertainment Earth, the 4-pack. They used to be on Amazon. They're sold out right now, but there's a 4-pack with all of these 4 figures. And then I think Entertainment Earth also put up the Foot Cruiser, the Party Wagon, the Turtle Blimp, and some other stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're into TMNT classics and you missed out on some of that stuff, they now have it on Entertainment Earth. So,
sweet.
You can grab it from there too.
Awesome. All right. So, okay, here we have, who is the Snake Eyes Leo? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You can see the Arashikage logo on his left wrist there. which is really cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. I forget the name of the dog that this was modeled after. That's in TMNT, but the rep said that it would the color actually might be like gray when this is in final production to kind of match Timber's color.
Yeah.
So again, these are prototypes too.
I love that he has that little harness on him.
Yeah.
Kind of like the classified figures come with, like.
Oh yeah. Here's another shot of just his it's just fun to see.
It's funny because like the turtles never really had like guns per se. They're always kind of funky weapons or fun ones. So that literally looks like a super soaker.
Oh my god, I was just about to say.
Right? Because they don't like really shoot like I know like Bebop and Rocksteady had sort of like a drill kind of gun and stuff like that, but they were all kind of funny things because they never wanted to give them like super crazy weapons. But like even this with the bright green colors on it, like you can see that thing like being like a water squirter or something.
Oh, totally. Then we have a roadblock Raph, and it's actually fun when there's no glass because the rep was like, oh, let me show you how this works. So you can twist that little knob and actually feed that red ammo through the gun. So
wow,
it's pretty neat.
Awesome.
Yeah, super cool.
That's awesome.
And then there was another action feature when we get to Bebop's character as well.
Ooh, you want to see that?
Oh yeah.
These look great. They look so good, and you'll notice the articulation for these figures are modeled after the new like remastered turtles that like are in the 6-pack, but they've added the ankle articulation, which those are missing.
Oh yeah,
right. Cool. So because they have like the classic look but with the modern articulation on them, so that's
sweet.
Beautiful. Yeah,
super cool. Let's see where. Okay, so there's Raph. So funny story with dial tone Donnie. So he was originally turned backwards, and I was like, I asked the rep, I'm like, could you just turn him around because I want to see the actual figure. So she turned him around, so we got a good shot of him. I think this is like the Joe that has, I think, the most lean-ins to a character, especially with like the backpack. Like I know Snake Eyes and Timber and stuff like that, but for me, it's dial tone Donnie.
That's awesome. I love him. I love his little mustache and his little communicator thing. He looks great.
You like a good stash. I know that.
I love a good stash. You always get me with the mustache characters.
Yeah. And then I think this is how he was positioned when I first got there, and I was like, I can't even get a good picture around. I'm like, no.
Oh my god, I love that you're like getting to get in there and like mess with them. It was great.
It was really neat. And like this was only a part of the booth, and like all these booths like just they seem to go on forever, but it's like not stuff that I'm into, and so like I think when the person was taking the other, so I was doing this tour with a couple other content creators, and so like they went off, and I'm like, do you mind if I just stay back and just take some more pictures of this?
Oh, nice.
She was like, it's fine.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, Shipwreck Mikey on the back of the
he is my favorite out of all of these, and
losing the
he has his little like tattoo. I told you, it's funny, I was right. The bird that he comes with is not Polly. It's not a parrot. It's a freaking pigeon.
You're right.
Mikey is from Manhattan. So it's hilarious that he has a pigeon for his pet and not a parrot.
That's awesome.
Parrot. I know, it's so cool. And look how cute he looks. He's like smiling. He has a little sailor hat on. Like, I love this one.
Yeah.
I love it. It's awesome.
So cool. And then here's a shot from behind.
He looks so good.
And then you can also like see some of the details in the stripe.
Look at like the stand, the little grill he's standing on with the painted netting or whatever the heck it is, the red over the silver. It looks so good. And then all the little Tampo like decals all over the Ostriker.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
Yeah, it does look awesome. I hope I don't have to put those on.
Oh, don't worry. I'll do them for you.
Okay.
You need to do that.
Thank you. Yeah, and then I wanted to get some close shots of of April too. This was kind of the best that I could do, just given where she was in the dio, and I she couldn't take her out. So
for everybody who isn't aware, the Turtle Law Striker is going to come with April O'Neil as the driver. So
yes,
that's really cool. She's going to be the packing.
Yeah, so that was her. Oh, then I tried to get a close-up shot, but it didn't actually work out.
She looks so good. Look at that face sculpt.
Yeah.
How clean, how beautiful that looks.
Yeah.
Compared to, Cortila. Hopefully that one gets fixed. But look how good she looks.
They did her right. But yeah, I think I also put out a video on this, and you can hear the rep saying, this is basically the last year of the TMNT license, and they did confirm that this is it for this line. So
yeah, it's unfortunate we're not going to get any more of the classic figures, the re-released ones. But I guess those mutant 4-pack's going to be it.
Yeah. So, all right, let's move on to Cobra Commander Shredder. Super cool. Like I wanted a good pick of him because
that looks great.
Pick that I've seen before, I was like I think I can do a little better.
He looks really good. I love the cape on him. I love his little Cobra logo. His legs are not like too squat, so it looks like he has really nice double jointed knees. Look at that.
Yeah,
that's incredible. That's for a turtle, like a Playmates turtle figure. That's awesome. And then like the silver paint looks really good on them. Like they look good. They don't look like cheap. They look amazing.
They look really
cool.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, here's another one of Slash. I think I need to start closing some here. Sorry, I need to start closing some of these because I'm getting lost in.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Yeah, close out what you've already.
There we go. Okay. All right, now I'll keep better track. Here is Slash. I mean, even with like prototypes, these look like really good production quality. I mean, look at this.
Look how crisp like the logo is on him. He's got amazing like all that painted detail on his belt, like the different hits of color.
Yes.
With the little skull and crossbones and his little Z or S or whatever it is on his belt, and like his fingernails are painted. He looks really good.
Yeah, he looks awesome. And I made it a point too. I'm like, I think I took this in, I don't know, either in like selfie mode or whatever, but I was trying to get behind the figure to get shots of the back of them. So we can
he looks great.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks awesome.
Was there talk about the release date? I forget on these when they're supposed to come out.
There probably was, but I forgot.
I don't know. I think we might have covered it on our article and just it's not coming.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Let's see. Who else do we? Oh, here comes
Buzzer.
One of my favorites.
So it's cool. He has a little blonde ponytail in the back, right?
Let's see. Did I get a back shot of him? I did.
I know he did. See, it's kind of off to the side.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Yep, there it is. Yep. Super cool. Yeah, he looks awesome. Like he's flipping back to the GI Joe.
That's okay. Look at his big ass buzzsaw. Like I mean, he looks so good. And it's like classic Rocksteady, right?
Yes.
So that's what I love. It's not like a big old weird head and like like the Mutant Mayhem one. It was cute, but it was like so off scale everything that it's like this is a Rocksteady like we all love. So, that's great.
Let's see. Here's
Bebop.
I think this is one of my favorites. Like, I mean, look at this guy with the beard and the huge like turtle shell shoulder pads. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah, he looks so good. I love the ginormous like cobra tattoo on his belly.
Yes, that's my favorite part of that guy. Let me see if I did any. I think I did a reel on. Did I do an Instagram? I know it's in the video that I put out. Like, because what what you can do is you can basically grab the end of this and you pull it back and these jaws open and close.
Yeah, I saw that in your video. It's really cool. Like you pull the little thing on the back and then the little jaws of life open and close. But I mean, it's just like such a good job of Ripper, like crossover on him. It looks
great. Oh yeah, here's the back.
Oh, nice.
See if we can.
Big old spikes on his like shoulder pauldrons.
Yes.
It's rad.
Yeah, I mean, he just looks like a chunky boy.
Yeah. Are you going to be picking up any of these?
This guy.
That's awesome.
I think he's one of my favorites. I think I'll pick up like the Dreadnoks and him.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
Super cool. Yeah.
So Krang android body.
So cool.
As freaking Destro. Like, how rad is that?
The creative process behind this must be so much fun. It's like, what
I know.
Can you possibly do?
It was so creative. I love that. Even his like little like buzzing or his like axe accessories and all his little hand things are all like silver to match his chrome dome.
Yes. So cool. What is up, Brick? Happy Friday to you too. Glad you could pop in. We were just going over the Toy Fair. All the Toy Fair, not all the Toy Fair goodness, but some of the toy
oh my God, Baroness. I might have to pick up all of these. Me too. I love all of them. I can't pick out a single thing I don't want to get out of this line. So more stuff's gonna have to make room.
I know, right? Let's see. Yeah, here's a back shot because I don't think I saw a back shot that.
Oh, he looks so good from the back. Look at that. Like he even has like nice like robotic detail behind him.
Yeah, it looks like too, like in the back where Krang goes, it looks like you can like, I don't know, they probably didn't like make this, but it looks like you can like pull out a drawer or something.
Yes. I know. I wonder, in the front of Krang, does he have a little window or is it just open?
It's just open. So he's kind of just pouring out. Which
I like that though, because his little like Krang arms are like dangling from the opening. That's really cool. Yeah. I love that.
All right. Oh yeah. So here's we got to see because these are mock-ups for the boxes. I had asked the rep to like take it off and like show me the back, but she didn't. So it might have been just like tacked to the wall.
Yeah, maybe there wasn't anything, or it was probably attached. So she really couldn't.
Yeah. But so you can see like, so the cockpit fits a couple figures. It has a working rappel line. And then on the other side, you can, it fires missiles and you can spin it around.
The play features on this thing is incredible. These are slated to come out summer 2026, by the way. So
cool. Thank you.
Just a few months. But so this is plussed up. Obviously, it's based on the design of Dragonfly. They didn't just reuse the mold because there's all this like turtleized things on it, but it's a different scale because it has to fit these figures in there. So this is a whole new design, and I love all these awesome like extra play features. It has the rotating copter, right? Those little like big old missiles on it, and it just looks like there's so much fun stuff.
Yeah, there's a little winch, the rappel winch down here.
Yeah,
these fire. A lot of cool play features on this one.
I really hope that when the production ones come out, that they retain all of these paint apps. Because like, look at how many different colors, like the rotor part of the blade, like there's like, several parts in there. There's like yellows and blues colored in there. And then like at the bottom of the landing gear area, but all of that stuff. Like there's so many cool things that are painted on here. I hope they don't like dumb it down for production.
Yeah, that would suck.
That would suck.
Like I don't remember.
It's like they start value engineering it or something. It's like in design when we're designing buildings and we have like an architect show us the building and it's like really cool renderings of stuff. Like when they start actually getting down to it and going to build it, they start dumbing stuff down.
Oh no!
We have to pay attention. Like, wait, they took all these details out. So please, Playmates, build it just like this.
Yeah,
I don't want all this cool stuff to go away.
Yeah, and even like the wood, like the wood paneling on one of the fins, or like the Look at like how the back is kind of like wrapped. Like they had to cobble it together. Right? I love that. Are the copter blades samurai swords? They might be. Oh yeah, they are samurai swords.
Do you see that? That's why it has like the gold tip on the front and like it looks like handles, but then it has the little red ends on them. That's really cool.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Right? Exactly. I love this. Baroness says, looks like the dragonfly, the turtle flip, and the turtle copter crash into each other.
Yeah, or they had a baby. They had a baby or something.
They had a baby. And look at the giant like turtle logo on the side. That looks so good.
Yeah.
That looks so good. And then like kind of the turtle shell texture that's along the front there. And I love that they put the little teeth, the dragon teeth. That's freaking awesome. And the little dragonfly logo, of course, is on. This thing looks like way better than a dragonfly. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Hasbro.
He was trying not to collect another line, but
Carnage 717. Okay, I'm sold. Can I be like their like a sales rep for this line?
Let's see, should we have a TMNT GI Joe crossover comic? I don't know. would anyone in the chat like that? I'm sure people would.
Oh, hell yeah. I would love that. Like the Saturday morning cartoon versions of the comics. Yeah, they're katanas. Have you guys seen, I don't know if you all go and collect comic books, but there was a series of like TMNT comics that were like the cartoon versions of them, like the Saturday morning cartoons. They were great. Yeah. I loved the artwork in it. This would be perfect for that.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
I did take some close-ups too. So
wow, look at, oh my god, like Danger Turtles like crew working below.
Yeah,
there's stuff from like the actual like the sewer layer play set and like, you know, like these little nods. Look at the little ooze bomb. And like the little punching, you know.
Yeah, those will fire, which is awesome.
That is so cool.
Cool. Yeah, there's
this thing looks like it's so much fun. I love it.
And like, yeah, it's like even like the stickers and stuff with the ooze coming out. Super.
Is this gonna come with a packed-in driver, or is it just gonna be like the figures that you can stick in it?
That's a good question. That's something I did not ask. It looks like it's just gonna come with it's just the vehicle. Yeah. So they don't have any
the artwork looks so good too.
Have a pack in.
I love the artwork on there.
Oh yeah, so good. So that is that one, and then we get to the. So these are mock-ups of the packaging too. So we have the Shell Striker with 4-wheel suspension. That's pretty cool. So I'm guessing the wheels will move up and down a little bit. Of course, it comes with April. So it'll have firing missile action, and it can fit the entire turtle team. Look at that.
That's so cool. That is so cool.
Cool. And then here's
I'm gonna have to pick that one up.
Yes, here we can get up close and personal with the Striker.
It will come with the Wild Bill hat. That would be really neat.
That would be cool.
If you can like swap out his head or something, you know, like so he looks like Wild Bill. The comics are still happening. Oh, that's great, Justin. Awesome. I haven't seen like new issues for a while, so maybe I haven't been looking, but those are really fun comics.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess here's where the suspension comes in.
Oh my god. Did he mention this to you, Michael? So Baroness the Toy says that the Dragonfly will come with an outfit to make Wild Bill. I thought I heard that on some, or is that just a rumor?
I don't know. The person that
did show the Wild Bill hat.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't. That's something I didn't ask, so I don't.
Okay.
I don't know.
I could have swore I saw somebody had reported that. For real, I saw the hat and scarf. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So thank you for letting us know that, Baroness.
Yeah.
That's great. That was like one fact that I either thought I heard or like forgot about. But yeah, that is incredible. Actually saw the parts for Wild Bill. Okay, that's really. If you see photos of it, please send it to us, Baroness, because that would be awesome. I want to see that. I know they won't, but who would you put as Zartan? Sad we won't get him. I know, it's too bad that this is it.
Yeah. I guess they waited a little.
Could you imagine if they like kept fitting out this line with like other turtle characters as Joes? If they kept going,
that would be awesome.
You know?
Yeah.
Like Mondo Gecko,
you're really
all the other guys. Like Ray Fillet. They could have done a bunch of guys. Casey.
Yeah. Look at the Yo Bro.
I love that. I love that.
So cute. But I mean, yeah, I mean, all the like, look at the like, it's like what sewer, like it looks like sewer covers on here too, and
whole new sculpt. They didn't just like reuse a freaking Ostriker. There's all these different things are different parts and pieces, and it's amazing. It's a real reptilian hero, guys.
No foot.
I love that. Look at the foot. Yeah, that's awesome. No foot. Like they left no detail, no stone unturned, and like look at all the paint apps on that, just on the roll cage by itself.
Yeah,
there's all these, and it looks like it's kind of kitted together.
Yeah, this will be fun.
This is gonna be awesome. I can't wait. Thank you, Playmates. This is like a love letter to the fans and a thank you for all the years that they've been doing Turtles to like do something so fun like this to us, like as their swan song. And it's sad that we're not going to get more.
Yeah, even the wheels, like the wheels.
Yes, those are awesome. Yep.
Oh yeah, I made a point to take a picture of the interior too, just to see like.
Wow. It's got so much detail on it. And the thing that I love about the Playmates toys is they're affordable. They always make a good point of doing these things at really reasonable price points.
Yeah. Yeah, so they still have to close out 2026, Frankie. So they are losing it at the end of the year. Oh my gosh. And the funniest thing, so we got these Mattel like IDs when we went into the booth, and I still had it on my lanyard. And the lady, when I came in, she's like, "You're gonna have to remove that, sir." And she was totally messing with me, but like I totally get it. Like it's just like
that's funny. Yeah, because like you're hurting her feelings. They're like,
I know, right?
License.
I took it off out of respect, but she was totally messing with me.
Oh,
she
yeah.
was totally joking. It was so funny because it caught me off guard because like I had to put two and two together in my head. I was like, oh crap.
I know. I mean, I hope they get some kind of sub license to at least maybe continue their classics.
That would be great.
Keep redoing their vintage figures.
Yes.
You know, that would be amazing because Mattel's not going to do it. It's not going to compete with their toy line. So it'll just be like all the remakes that they've been doing. I hope that they get that. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
They don't have it right now, but maybe that's something they can work out. Play nice, Mattel.
Some more close-ups of the.
Oh, that's so cool. I love it. Look at the winch and the little headlights. It looks so good. It looks so good.
So
I love this. So this was my second favorite thing, and which was incredible that we saw at Toy Fair. The Turtles were my second favorite thing.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool.
But my very favorite thing is something we'll talk about. I don't know when you have it loaded up, but something that made me over the moon, and I'm sure you probably all can guess. It wasn't Micronauts.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
So we can talk about Super 7 next.
No, I don't want to go over this in detail, but they did have they did have that latest new wave of the Thundercats, and I just wanted to show Mumra. I did ask them, and it is a brand new sculpt.
Brand new sculpt.
Yeah. So
confirmed. Yeah. Which is awesome.
I thought,
the first one, he was a little like lanky, you know, like I am gonna get one of these for sure.
Yeah, he looks awesome. Yeah, I think I'm done with the Thundercats Ultimates. I think the deluxe are more my speed because they just come with a minimal amount of stuff. Like I'm tired. Like all the extra accessories are cool, but I don't use them or display them.
Yes.
And then they did have those 250th anniversary figures out on display. They didn't have anyone out of the package, but I thought it was cool. You know, you had you had been drowning in Super 7 reaction stuff that day.
I just get to order these. They popped up on freaking Entertainment Earth, and like by the time I circled back to them to try and go back to order them, yes, because I was drowning in freaking reaction news. Oh my god, Super 7! Like it was like a toy bomb that morning. They pulled them from their site, and then I had seen a blurb on Instagram that said, "Oh, these are going to be Walmart exclusives," and I'm like, "How come?" Because they showed up on Entertainment Earth site. When I went back to trying to order them, they were gone.
Yeah.
So such a bummer, such a freaking bummer. But I'm sure eventually they're going to start out at Walmart and then spread out everywhere. So
yeah,
I'll just be patient. It's fine.
Okay.
But because they look so good.
They
really do.
Yeah, they look awesome. Then they had Wave 7 out on display. I'm not going to go over the close-up pictures on these guys. We have them on the website. But yeah, here are the turtles. They were out on display too. Again, I have close-up shots of those too. So it was actually really neat to see the stuff that you got buried with out on display. Oh my God.
Did you tell Brian, don't do that next year?
I did. I told Brian, and I also told the PR guy. I was like, that was a lot. Like,
thank you. Because it's not that I'm complaining personally or selfishly because I had to like cover all this stuff and you were in a plane. It's really because they're cannibalizing their own audience by putting out so much stuff at once that people are like, oh, cool, look at this thing. And then it's like, oh, cool, look at that thing. And they forgot about the first thing. And they don't get to like fully digest all the things that are coming out because they're like bombarding us with everything at once that you couldn't like focus on like the neat stuff that they had just announced. So if they space it out next time around, it's just a smarter strategy for them. Plus it did, on the personal side, it did kill me because it was just way too much.
I felt so bad for you. I was like,
oh my God, make it stop.
I know, right?
But after seeing these in person, did you like look at like think that they're a little bit better? Like they look a little chunkier, right? Like in person, the turtles.
Yeah, let me get down to where I had these guys. Sorry, everyone.
No, you're good.
Here they are. Okay, so here's Shredder. Yeah, I mean the turtles look chunkier. Shredder looks a little beefier because he's got armor around him and stuff like that. The foot soldier looks.
Yeah, he's supposed to look kind of skinny, like that's how he is. But like, see, the turtles do have a little bit of beef to them, so they look pretty good actually.
Yeah, they do look
great. I'm quite pleased with them.
Yeah, there's Donnie. But yeah, those were super cool. Thanks for putting these in, by the way. Appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely. So if you do want to order any of these, all these Super 7 Reaction Plus figures, like we're showing, most of them were up on Entertainment Earth for pre-order, so you can find the links there. Yeah. Oh, and then the Universal Monsters, they're also up on Entertainment Earth.
Yeah, you like these, don't you?
Yeah. Bride of Frankenstein, there's the Mummy, and then of course Frankie, which looks really cool. So
not Frankie Rivera, Frankie.
Oh, and then these are cute because Sesame Street, right? So they had I forget which wave this is, I think 6 or something, but typewriter guy is totally adorable, and then Bert, Ernie, and Count in their PJs, super cute. So. Yeah,
it's funny. I totally missed Bert the first time around because he was
on the bottom shelf.
I just took a picture of the shelf and I was like, oh, I guess they left out Bert.
I found him and I added it to your article after that. When I came back in the afternoon, I like circled back to everything and like quietly just kind of added some pictures and links and stuff into the articles because I know you're like busy, like shooting a bunch of photos. So I help kind of backfill.
Thank you.
Our stuff. That's awesome.
Cool.
The Micronauts. Yeah, freaking cool. I wasn't going to get any of these, and now I'm going to get all of these. Damn it.
I know, right? Yeah, they're pretty cool. I did. I like
just the cute little translucent O-ring figures. Like they just got me. I don't know. And then the other one's vac metal, gold vac metal. Like the dude that like looks like a Darth Vader guy. Like he's rad.
Yeah.
Damn.
I know.
And I know nothing about Micronauts, but
I don't either. They just look cool. Like
they just look cool. So then I ordered the other,
Yeah, it's really rare for me to like buy something like this because I don't have an attachment to it, but I just thought they looked.
Me neither. Yeah, exactly. I don't have any attachment to it. I know of them, but I never collected them as a kid, but these look rad. So.
Yeah. Toy Hunters Hollow actually turned me on to these. He is now nice. Toy Hunters Holler on Instagram, so please follow him.
That's awesome. And if you want the first 2 waves, you got to go to Big Bad Toy Store because everybody else is sold out.
Yes. Yeah, I saw these real quick in the NECA booth. Really impressed with these 1989 and Batman Returns figures. You had covered these in a previous article with their official images, but they had them on display, so I thought those were super cool. I was like, I love that you covered them, because then I recognized them. I was like, oh, I've seen those before. Okay, now I know what they are.
What to look for. Yeah, I mean, these are cool because they're 8-inch scale and they have soft goods clothing on them. So at that scale, they can get super detailed. They're like, Mego figure scales, so the 8 inches, and they look incredible.
Yeah,
with all the detail that they come with. So
they do. Oh yeah, sorry to circle back to Super 7. So Dr. No Good asked, so Super 7 reaction vehicles. So one of the reps did say that vehicles, they're not off the table, but they're super expensive to make, so I wouldn't expect any Super 7 reaction vehicles. And Visionaries were not there. And so we did confirm that they are coming with their holograms. But I think Brian had them in the back room, but Hasbro, I think they needed to make some changes or whatever, so he couldn't put them out. So I was like, please put them out.
Bummer. You know what I was going to say about the vehicles, though? They are 3 3/4 inch. They absolutely fit in all the vintage vehicles. So save yourself some money. The Joe vehicles, Turtle vehicles, all that. Well, not Turtles because they were never that scale, but all the G.I. Joe vehicles are still, most of them are fairly affordable. In one capacity or another. Some vehicles are kind of expensive when you're trying to get them complete. But if you want any of those vehicles, just buy the vintage versions and use like the new figures in them. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and they look great, and they can mix in with your vintage figures as well. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was really impressed with these ones just because of the clothing. Wow. I mean, just like the stitching,
the
accessories.
They look so good. I did pre-order Batman for sure.
Yeah, I need to get Batman. Catwoman looks great. I made sure to get some shots of her.
Look at those claws.
Yes. Just like the stitching on her cat suit. Look at her. I mean, this looks exactly like Michelle Pfeiffer. It's crazy.
Absolutely. Like the face sculpts, they nailed them.
Yeah.
They really did.
Yeah, especially Danny. I mean, look at this. It's just full of fluff.
Fur, I know. It looks so luxurious. It's great.
Yeah, I want one for myself. Could you see me wearing one of those?
Oh, absolutely. Next time you go to New York.
Oh my gosh, that would totally fit in.
The snow.
I would totally fit in. All right, so now we're getting to some of the stuff on the list that you had sent me earlier today. So we'll start off with these. So these I totally walked by. It was crazy.
Yeah. So they revealed the last two figures out of the 6-pack, and so I forget what the model numbers of the two droids are, just because I don't have it off of the top of my head. But they're doing Garridan, which is the snout spout black guy, which is really cool that we knew from before. And then the two droids, right? So one of them, the white droid, and I forget his name. He was in the Sandcrawler from A New Hope, and then the little stout droid was on the beginning of the Star Wars movie when the Rebel troopers are in the hallway. So those are really cool.
Yes,
exactly. And then they had just revealed before Toy Fair the Yavin ceremony Leia, which I think I found a picture of her. She has a nice braided hair in the back. I haven't gotten to it.
Mr. Stevie, I think, posted that one. Yes.
Yeah. I just didn't circle back to this article. So she looks really good. But the two new figures that they revealed for this are Captain Antilles and Wedge Antilles. And I was totally joking around, and I'm like, are they related? Is that like Wedge's dad? But it's just funny because they're both Antilles, right? Yeah. Wedge looks great. It's hard to tell, and I don't know if you're able to see, was his helmet, like the goggles on it, like, was it made of translucent plastic, or is it just like a flat yellow? Like, could you see his face underneath there, or is it going to cover it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Because I totally walked past this in the Hasbro booth and totally did not pay attention.
I'm going to grab something. I'm going to grab it real fast from the other room.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot.
No, that's all right. Toy Sorceress is on the run.
Something I had done with my vintage figures, which is kind of funny and hilarious, and it's really easy custom to do, but because it reminded me of this, is I made these a long time ago. I took 2 X-Wing Lukes, right, and I popped the heads off with just hot water, and I popped in a regular Luke's head, right? Oops, see, it's not even. I put a regular Luke's head here, and then a Han Solo head on this one.
His head came
painted
off.
just a little mustache, and I used the helmets of vintage collection.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, so then I made a Biggs, and I made a really nice looking X-Wing Luke.
That's super cool.
Out of these. But the point is, like, they have the translucent visor, so you can see their eyes behind it, which look really good. So I'm hoping that new figure looks like that. So that's just kind of a little custom figures I made. That these sit in my X-Wing.
Oh, that's neat.
So hopefully the helmet looks like that good. But if you want a nice helmet, you can do the same thing and just make it that way. Yeah.
We have Captain Antilles. I'm sure he's going in one of your Star Wars displays.
He absolutely is. I do have the Tana 4 hallway that he looks perfect. And funny enough.
And she's off.
I'm literally a few steps away. So funny enough, I have him here, and this is a Stan. I think this is a Stan Solo figure. I'm trying to see.
It kind of looks like it, or maybe somebody else. Or
it is. Is this a custom? This is a custom figure.
Oh, sweet.
So this I bought. Somebody made this for me. So it's Captain Antilles, and they took the Star Destroyer guy's head and just popped it on Han Solo Bespin body and painted this.
Nice.
But the reason I grabbed these, and I grabbed also my Stan Solo Fleet Trooper, is because look at the helmet. And actually, this is another custom Han Solo.
Yeah.
I grabbed the wrong guy.
She's off again.
Yeah, those 2 were both custom figures I had. Here it is. So look at the helmet design on these from Stan Solo, which they have a nice little chin strap on them, and then the shape of the helmet looks so much better, more like the movie, but still really nicely like vintage style.
Yeah.
So I was hoping that like that Hasbro would do something like this on theirs, because we did get the same, basically a very similar head on the Rebel Fleet Trooper from Hasbro, and the Stan Solo one's like vastly superior, but he looks cool. But like their helmet design, like this was their second time around, they could have improved it a little bit.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have cost them much.
That's true. That is true. And here we have Miss Leia, Princess Leia, her ceremony garb. That's cool that they come with soft goods, even for
I know, I love that
figure. And the droid, which let's see. Oh yeah,
that one's M4 R4M9. I just always forget the little. The other one's like CZ3.
Yeah, I think he's a cool looking one. I like.
He is cool looking. Yeah, you remember he was in the Sandcrawler.
Yes.
Like playing there, with all the other droid parts.
Poor guy.
I know. But they look really, really good. And then this one, I have the Stan Solo version of Garridan. He looks much nicer. Like the legs are weird on this one.
Yeah.
Like they're really like lanky. I don't know. And his like cape or something is kind of strange.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
But we finally get to see the entire. This is the new 6-pack. So yeah.
And that 6-pack is with figures that were never ever made in the vintage figures.
That's cool. That's awesome. I love that.
Finally. Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's why I resort to Stan Solo, and like, I actually got some really cool figures from the Next 17 recently, which was awesome. Which I'll share some Instagram photos in my toy haul.
How much did I miss? All of it.
You're gonna have to rewind the whole freaking thing. I don't know what you have keyed up next, but it might be the thing that was my favorite reveal of all of Toy Fair.
Well, why don't you say it and then I will show it.
Okay, so I'm sure I know one of you guessed it, and I'm going to show that comment from Frankie in just a minute. But my most favorite thing that I was over the moon, and I can't believe they're actually doing it, is they're getting freaking McDonald link characters. That is so amazing. I was freaking stoked because they're gonna have like ultimate figures and like Ben Cooper figures and like bobbleheads and they're starting with like 4 characters first, but I saw an interview with the NECA rep, and I'm hoping that they're going to build out like the whole line, because we have to get Mayor McCheese and Officer Big Mac and like the professor and all of them. This is so cool. I am like super, super excited. You guys know I love the McDonald line characters. So
I love that. I love that you're so excited about them. And it's funny because these were often their own like long glass display case, and so I walked past them several times, like not even knowing that they were there. And then like when you asked me to like go back there, I was like, where the heck are they? And then I finally found them.
Yeah, I like freaking flipped my lid.
Here they are. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're not in like the proper like huge display that they had. They're just kind of off behind a TV. I was like, what?
Yes. So Frankie, you're absolutely right. I started your comment from way before. It was the McDonald's figures that I flipped a lid. So there's the Ben Cooper costume kids to start with, Hamburglar and Birdie, and they have their freaking boo buckets from like the McDonald's Happy Meals. How cute were those? Totally adorable.
Oh my God.
I love that. I love that. Like, just so awesome. And then they had cardboard cutouts for Ronald and Hamburglar in the background for their Ultimates figures. But like, freaking how cool is Grimace? Like, he's going to be an action figure. Like, that is awesome. I can't wait. And I can't wait to see what like Ronald looks like and all the rest. And I want to see some burger heads. We have to get Mayor McCheese. He's my fave. Like, I'm so excited.
I love that you're excited about these.
I am so happy about these. Like, this is awesome. Because it's like, you know, it's funny because what sparked it was, I think, like the anniversary that they re-released McDonald Link characters in those little tins. And I collected all the tins, and they were like super popular. And I was like so happy that they were like bringing back the characters. Because if you look at the story, it's actually really sad. Back in the 70s, when they rolled these characters out, there was this big lawsuit between McDonald's and HR Pufnstuf. And they were saying that like McDonald's was copying HR Pufnstuf's world and land and figures and style and whatever. And that is why like they had to give the axe to Mayor McCheese and Officer Big Mac, because they were too close to some of the Pufnstuf characters because of this lawsuit, and they were knocked out of existence. And so that is why whenever you see all this new McDonald Land stuff, they were only having, in the kind of more modern things, these 4 characters. They didn't bring back their original ones. And when these new tins came out, you know, Mayor McCheese was back on there, and I was like so excited because I thought his character was just delved out of existence because of this damn lawsuit back, you know, 20, 30, 40 years ago, whenever it was. So that's why I'm so excited.
Oh, that's awesome.
Great.
Super cool.
Yes.
Well, there was some other stuff in here, like some plushies and
yeah, so there is these kid robot plushies, which are really, really cute. I love these. I love, you know, Hamburger looks adorable. This little like burger tie. They're both so cute. I'm totally gonna get these. And then they had some bobbleheads that were really cute with like a nice little like display base that were awesome. Yeah, their plushies are so cute.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, Grimace is on like Grimace Island with his Grimace shake. Grimace Island, it's a place, yeah. And you know, Hamburglar, of course, has a little pile of cheeseburgers around his feet, which is so awesome. Very nice. I found nostalgia for McDonald's characters, but not the food. Very exciting for these. Yeah, I mean, and that's part of it, because now if they're re-releasing some stuff, you know, in McDonald's as a Happy Meal, like all of us are grown up. We love the characters. We don't want to go eat all this food to get little Happy Meal toys. We want this kind of stuff. We want real products, collector grade things. So it's amazing that they're freaking doing this. Fan Fiction 99. I got my mom an Officer Big Mac Funko Pop. That's so cool.
Oh.
I love that. Oh yeah, Big Mac Cup too. I know we need the burger characters. All of them, and the Fry Guys. Like, do it all, NECA. Please do it all. I guess they said they're gonna bring back like all these characters. So
that's cool.
You know, this is the first few waves or the first wave. So really excited for this.
Yay! Maybe we'll see some more at Comic-Con.
Yay! I can't wait.
Toy Sorceress will lose her shit.
I will. I lost my shit when I saw this.
Yeah.
You missed me a meltdown.
You're like, did you not take?
I was like, what?
All right, I'll remember next time. McDonald's, Muppets, and Sesame Street.
Yeah, but like McDonald Land characters are like freaking just total nostalgia for me. When I was a kid, I used to have, you know, my birthday parties at McDonald's with my friends. You know, my mom would just buy us Happy Meals and sit us in the corner, buy some cake, and then we'd go play in the playland, right, with all like the cool little McDonald's characters that, you know, you get inside the little Officer Big Mac like cage thing and like right on the little bouncy things that look like cheeseburgers and stuff. It was great.
That's awesome.
Total childhood memories of that whole thing.
So, that's so great. I'm just closing a bunch of windows.
Yeah. I mean, McDonald's was pretty shady. Sid and Marty Krofft were dope and must have smoked a lot of dope too. That stuff was wild. Muppet stuff, indeed. Yeah, it's funny. I saw like this whole little like documentary about the story, and it was quite interesting. But like McDonald Land had their own little world. It wasn't, you know, fine. They were kind of like puppets or people in character suits, but I don't know. To me, they weren't really like ripping them off. It was just like the genre of style.
All right, which one did you want to cover next?
Let's see what else we had left.
Did you want Chuck E. Cheese or?
Yeah, let's talk about Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay, here we go.
In the food genre. So this is awesome. This Chuck E. Cheese, it's an Ultimates type figure with like interchangeable hands and heads and stuff. This is from Sneak Attack Toys, which I don't know if it's like a subline from Bull Airs, and it was in their booth. If you know Bull Airs, they do like crazy nostalgic line shoes that are like different character based, really bright color shoes, like expensive ones, I guess. And they've been doing kind of like sort of like Madball type things and stuff with these kind of characters, but they're gonna come out with a freaking Chuck E. Cheese action figure, fully articulated, multiple heads, comes with a cake, freaking a pizza. He's so cute. And I love it because that is classic Chucky from like, you know, the 1980s that we grew up with. So I'm so happy about that because like Chucky went through so many different iterations in his design, but that's like the Chuck E. Cheese we grew up with as kids. And he looks so good. So super excited about this one. And right now they just had like a prototype in their booth. I don't think it was articulated that they had on display, but the one that they're going to come out with is going to be fully articulated with all of the little interchangeable pieces and parts. And I'm excited about this guy.
Oh, that's neat. And it says, so there's a shot of his shoes and it says click on kick. So you get to put some shoes on them too. Apparently.
Yeah. So it's, you know, the homage to Bull Airs and their lineage in connection with this line. So really cool. I love it. I love the birthday hat one. He looks great. Chuck Entertainment Cheese. That's awesome. So of course, Nolan Bushnell, who founded Atari, founded Chuck E. Cheese. Because once he moved on from Atari, I forget the whole story, how they, you know, kind of bought each other out and stuff like that. He moved on and started this line of restaurants with their own brand of video games. So if you go to Chuck E. Cheese, you notice they have like their own games there. And it was all thanks to Nolan Bushnell and starting Chucky and all of his cool characters. Yes.
So cool.
So it's got a really cool history as well.
I love it.
You know that story.
I love it. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I love that you're into this stuff because this is stuff that I would walk by and never think twice about. And it's like, this is super cool.
And people were so excited when they saw this too. It was fun to get to cover these other like little sublines and nostalgic pieces. I loved it. It's great.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then the Muppets in Sesame Street.
So, as we all know, NECA's been doing Sesame Street characters. We already saw, Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch on display at multiple other fairs. They were out at New York Comic Con. And the new one that we did get to see was also Super Grover that was on that display. But the cool new thing that was on display was the Muppets. And so it was hard to tell. I thought that they were sort of slightly a smaller scale than the Sesame Street characters. But I think it makes sense because maybe they're going to kind of world build these. So then you have room to do that. And also when you look at it, like the Muppets themselves are controlled by people that are hand puppets. So the actual Muppets in real life are a lot smaller scale than, I guess, the kind of Sesame Street characters. So Miss Piggy looks great. She's in her classic like dress and with her flowing blonde hair. And then they had the Menomina, with the little characters, which look so freaking cute. Like, look at the fur and like all of the sculpted detail.
Yeah.
The little eyelashes and like that dude looks like he's high as a kite, and it's so good.
I might have to get these ones because Menomina is just means a lot to me. So.
Aw, that's so cute.
It is.
I love it. Like, look how cool he looks.
I could just like.
And they brought back the Muppet Show, right? It was on like 2 weeks ago, just before the Olympics.
That's awesome. So cool.
Super Grover is going to be part of Target Holathon. Yeah, that's
great.
Correct.
Awesome.
And then of course, we got Gonzo and Camilla, the chicken.
Oh, Camilla.
Yeah, so he's going to come with his chicken, which is really, really good. Try to get the Showbiz Pizza license. Somebody needs to see that good because they're related to Chuck E. Cheese. Showbiz Pizza, we got to get Bob here. Showbiz Bob. Could you imagine?
Yeah, you do.
Like, and they have like a whole world of characters. Like, how cute would that be?
That's cool.
I'd totally buy it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, I love the Chuck E. Cheese. I do too, Burnus. That was my third favorite thing. So it went McDonald's, TMNT, G.I. Joe, Chuck E. Cheese, and then of course the Sesame Street characters. And at the end of our conversation, you're gonna have to tell me what your favorite things were.
Okay.
So I don't know if like these are going to be accessories with the Muppets.
Yeah.
So like, maybe each will come with a few of like the little accoutrement that they have, like the little background vegetables and stuff like that, which I think they said that they were going to do is kind of like their little pack-ins for their accessories. Because like, what do you put with some of the puppets, right? The Muppet guys. Like, look how cute that is. Like the little banana and the green onions.
Like Kermit picture in the frame too. It's cute.
I know, isn't that adorable? So I'm sure that'll come with Miss Piggy. Look at the little banana. It's so cute.
Proper licensing approval. All right, and then so you were saying that this was a new one, Super Grover?
Yeah, and it's going to be part of Target's Holathon.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
So they're going to come out with Grover as just one of the regular characters, but the special version of him will be the Super Grover with the cape and like his little hat, his little helmet or whatever, and the SG that he comes with. So that'll be coming out pretty soon as part of Target's Holathon.
Super Grover.
Yeah. Brooke, she had some work done. What if they did In and Out? Would that be been a top 3? The In and Out doesn't really have characters. That's the problem. Need some cute characters, but Grover looks great. He has a soft goods cape and a little real rope like that it's tied onto his arms and around his neck. So he looks really, really good.
Yeah, he looks awesome. Yeah, and I think that was all the stuff that we were going to talk about tonight for Toy Fair. But I wanted to.
Which gorilla did you get, Brick? Thriller Gorilla? Is that the one you're talking about? Let me know in the chat. Sorry, go ahead, Michael.
Oh no, I just I wanted to plus in a Instagram post by the Full Force podcast. So Bleeding Cool has posted updated release info for some of the other stuff that we saw at Toy Fair. So the Night Creeper Dire Tech is going to be a Walmart Collector Con or Cancel Con, March 12th and 13th. So we actually have a date for the next Wall Shark Collector Con, Cancel Con.
Oh wow, coming up next month.
Yeah.
Just to coincide with WonderCon, almost, right?
You know what? Yeah, it's mid-March. WonderCon is at the end of March. Yeah, so it's not. They're a couple weeks apart, which is great. Zanya and the Chameleon are going to be May on Amazon. So is Red Dog and Taurus on Amazon, and I'm not sure where Professor Rockclaw and that Dino are going to be, but they're going to be out in July. So.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Before we wrap up, I was going to do a very quick toy haul.
Let's do it.
Most of it's going to be pictures because I already put the stuff away since it's been sitting for a little bit. But okay, the one thing I did pick up and I just came yesterday was this $6 Million Man, a bionic transport and repair station, which looks cool. I have a couple of the $6 Million Man figures. And this is like the little thing that, it kind of looks like a rocket ship. Also, you can see the display right there, but that's like what, they do to like build him. Yeah. Super, super classic. And I was lucky enough to grab this one that was in an open box, but with sealed contents. So, basically all the stuff inside was brand new. And I'm just going to share my screen real fast.
Yeah.
I already put it out in my window. So,
oh my gosh, when you were sharing pictures of this, I thought that was so freaking cool.
Did it add to stage?
Let's see. Sorry.
That's okay.
Don't. Oh, let me. Oops. Oh, there we go.
Okay. So here's the actual box, but when I opened it up, like I already took 2 stickers off when I realized to take a picture, but the sticker sheet was like brand new. It has the instruction manual. Look how white and clean the actual playset is. Everything was in a sealed baggie. This is like 40 years old, mind you. No, more than that. Because it came out maybe in 76, 77. I got to put my glasses on to see the date. But yeah, so it had the instruction manual. Everything was in there. 1973.
Wow.
Even older, before I was born, 53 years old.
That's crazy.
It's insane. So like all the things were in there. I just took some pictures of it real quick before I put it out. But had to rearrange some stuff in my glass display case. But here it is on display, and I have these other versions of the $6 Million Man with his little astronaut suit and kind of like the jetpack. So I figured I had this extra figure here in his classic red jumpsuit that would look really great in it. You can see all the stickers were brand new. I just placed them in there, put this whole thing together, and that's like his little thing where they build him, right? And these little things turn. There's like little displays in here. I think there's like some cardboard discs with like different readouts that are underneath that, which are really cool. Like look at like the detail on the stickers. Everything's super bright and brand new. So he lays in there like you're building your $6 Million Man. And then I think this has some like X-ray things that you turn this as well. There's like some body parts thrown on it. It might like glow in the dark.
Ooh.
Because they looked at this plate and like there's like you can see like a chest cavity and like some other pieces. It's hard to see in the photos though.
That's awesome.
So it's really rad. So that's one thing I picked up. And then my friend turned me on to a customizer website called thenext17.com that makes Star Wars vintage figures. It's kind of like Stan Solo. They're just another vintage figure maker. So this was like the ground crew guy, from Yavon. And so the figure came with this cardboard little carrier thing and like these crates. So I had to build this. It was just out of cardboard you cut out. But he looks really, really cool. And he comes with like a little blaster. Really nice quality figures. They look great. And then I got this guy. His name's Muff Tech. He's one of the aliens that look really cool. So I put him in my cantina. Really, really nice quality. And you can see this is like the Stan Solo Garrigan. So compared to the one that Hasbro's coming out with, this one's so much nicer.
Yeah, it looks like they reused like the Emperor's like lower half.
Yeah, and I just don't like that. So like this one like just looks so much better. So I have him in my collection. And then I got these scanning crew guys, which looks so cool. So they have these guns, and then this pops open, the little crate, but like it's like the scanning crew where they're coming in to check where the dudes are hiding in the Millennium Falcon. So those are super, super nice. Pick those up, and then I think that was kind of it for my toy haul. And then I just had to rearrange my my displays. So Silverhawks came out of the glass case and they took over a shelf. So
nice,
nicely displayed. So that was my toy haul portion. But this thing was so cool to like take it out of the box like brand new. I figured it was already opened. It wasn't a sealed box, so that just gave me license to be able to actually put them together.
Do it.
Yeah. So it just looks like such a nice display.
Oh, it totally does.
Yeah.
Totally does. I have to play this just for 1 sec because
open the box, and that's the way you do it.
See, he's got to open the box.
Exactly. We absolutely had to. That is like freaking awesome. Eric, real quick. So Vintage Collection Tila is still in stock of Mattel Creations. I did order from her, and then freaking Walmart the very next day put her up for pre-order again. And I paid too much money because Mattel was more expensive plus shipping. And I tried to email Mattel, and they're like, "Sorry, it's already processing. We can't cancel it."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it's okay.
Come on, Mattel.
Yeah.
Like we're like this now. Come on.
I know. And I was like, oh God. So I paid a few extra dollars, but at least I know I'm gonna get it because it already shipped. The Vortis Gorilla from your Billy Bob band. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool.
But just because we got invited to the Mattel booth and got the walkthrough, we're still going to do what we were going to do because I did not sign any NDAs or anything. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, exactly. we're still reporting on our stuff. Yeah. And so anyway, some cool stuff happening. I posted some neat things that are up for pre-order now that we haven't seen, but just kind of like celebrating He-Man and the whole thing for the movie and stuff. There's a new retro power titled He-Man and She-Ra coloring book.
Ooh, Allison, love that.
I know. I was thinking of you, Allison. So totally vintage. I don't know if these are vintage actual images from the old coloring books that are being re-released or if they're drawn brand new in the vintage style. But this thing it's $18.99. It's kind of expensive, but it's probably like that nicer quality coloring book it's for adults, of course.
That's nice.
If you love color, go for it. Like
adult color.
This is up on Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store, and Walmart. So,
sweet.
Yeah.
Wall shirt.
Right. Wall shirt. All right. I think that was all I had. Oh, and don't forget Stone Dar Mattel Creations exclusive goes up for pre-order next Tuesday at 9 a.m.
Oh yeah, that
member access first 24 hours.
Yes, that came out today too. Yeah, a lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff coming out.
Yeah.
So sweet.
Thank you, Brick. Thank you.
I'm surprised you didn't say, "Oh, my mom had that."
I know, right?
It's like probably did.
That's so funny. That's so cool. That's so cool. All right. Well, it was fun.
Yes.
We had an extra long stream tonight. So
I know, right? Yeah.
And then this guy is shipping. Everyone,
oh, right.
You should be getting your multi-bots soon. So.
Oh yeah, I came home to that. It was
nice.
Yeah, I came home to multi-bot and then a bunch of stuff that I need to review from Big Bad Toy Stores.
That is so cool. Oh, I know. I'm sure you had a big old pile of loot waiting for you.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, I'm probably around that age. So there you go. Me and Michael are the same age, by the way. Yeah. but if it makes you feel any better, that $6 million man toy came out before I was born.
Yeah.
Before we were born.
Oh, look at that. Toy habit forever. I love it.
So I love that. Well, thank you guys. It's been fun.
Yes.
It's great. And thank you for sharing your amazing experience at Toy
Of
Fair.
course. Yeah, of course. It's like
so proud of you, Michael. That was
thank
amazing that you got to do that.
Thank you. That was a moment. Yeah, definitely went through all the emotions there. So it was fun.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, by the way, you guys that were betting at the beginning of the show that my internet was going to be jacked up today, whoever that was, you guys lost your bet because my internet worked just fine.
Oh my gosh, it's been like perfect this whole time. I was like,
it's probably because they were joking around and betting that it was going to come out amazing, and it worked perfectly.
They unjinxed it.
I know. Thank you guys. I'm totally playing, of course. But yeah, it went well tonight. Well, thanks. It's been fun. Hopefully we'll see you next week if schedules permit. And yeah. Stay tuned to toyharvest.com where the news breaks.
Have a good weekend, y'all. Have a good night.
Bye, everybody.